Hey guys, so today I want to share my take on what I think the most essential must-have makeup products are for beginners. I'll be showing you guys like a very basic and simple everyday makeup look with these products. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to start off with primer. This one is Cover FX Mattifying Primer. Now this is absolutely necessary if you're going to wear foundation. Now if you're someone who doesn't feel like you need foundation and you don't want to wear foundation, you don't even need a primer, girl. Unless you're really oily, you can still wear a primer on top to keep the oils at bay. The choice is up to you. My advice on picking out a really good primer is to just focus on the problem that your skin has. Do you have oily skin? Do you have dry skin? Like, what is the problem? Because there's a primer for that. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to be applying it with a beauty blender. I think that a beauty blender is major key. I just get the most even and flawless finish when I use a beauty blender as opposed to using like a brush or anything like that. So that's why I like to use this. I know beauty blenders can be kind of pricey, but I know a lot of people that use like the knockoff ones, and I say go for it, why not? You'll only notice that there's a difference between the real beauty blender and a fake beauty blender if you had the real beauty blender. So for foundation, I'm going to be using my Cover FX Natural Finish foundation in the color G50. It can be really hard picking out a foundation that's perfect for you, but I suggest just going into Sephora or going into Ulta and just testing some things out. And if you're a drugstore girl, drugstore has a lot of good foundations that you can choose from. And I think even at Walgreens, you can exchange it. You can bring it back if it's not the right color. So keep that in mind. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this looks a little light for me right now, because I've been tanning. So I'm gonna take just a little bit of a darker foundation. This is Makeup Forever HD. That's the fun part about makeup. You just kind of experiment. If it's a little light, you know, whip out a darker foundation, put it on top. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can just kind of make it up as you go. Make your own rules, girl. Ain't no rules to this makeup stuff. I'm not trying to wear a lot of foundation today. I know it kind of looks like I dabbed on a lot, but it is spread out good though. But I am taking this underneath my eyes because today I am not wearing under eye concealer because I don't believe that that's an essential for like a makeup beginner. I don't feel like you need under eye concealer. That's just like an extra. I'm even gonna take it onto my eyelid because I'm not gonna put concealer on my eyelids like I usually would. Because for a beginner, it doesn't really, that's like extra, that's an add-on. I'm just trying to get my face all one color because, you know, sometimes it's a little darker up here and pale right here. And, you know, the foundation just really evens everything out. So that's what I'm doing, even on my eyes. I just want to be one color. Major key, don't forget to blend that neck. And the ears, sometimes the ears need a little love too. So see how the foundation just pulled everything together, made me all one color, even matching my arms. Like I'm good now, I'm good. Lots of people don't need foundation, so if your skin is on point, girl, skip that step. Let that skin shine, let it shine, okay? Okay, moving on to brows. Some of us just weren't born and blessed with nice, thick, full, perfectly shaped, arched brows. So we gotta pull out this brow kit. This one's from BH Cosmetics. It's their ultimate brow palette. I feel like this kit right here is very essential for a beginner because it has all these different colors. So if you're not sure what eyebrow color you want or that you are, you have choices. I just love the different options that are in this palette so that if I want to make my brows a little darker that day, I can because I got this on deck. And the other good thing about this brow palette is that you can use these as eyeshadows too. So it's like a 2-in-1. I'm gonna be starting off using this lighter brown today. It's like the exact dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder Duo in the color dark brown, the lighter color that's in that little thing. So yeah, I'm gonna start off using this color. So basically the purpose of filling in your brows is just to make them more complete. Like if you just have sparse brow hairs, this will give you like a full brow look. If you already have full brows, please skip this step because your brows are already beautiful. Anybody that has beautiful full brows does not need to add more makeup on top because they're already perfect. And you know, sometimes when you have a little bit too much makeup on, it doesn't look good. So just leave your brows alone if they're good. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? I feel like the pigment on this is so good. Like I'm using this light brown and it's showing up so perfect. It like literally matches my brows. I'm gonna leave the link below for the BH Cosmetics website. I feel like their website is just so perfect for beginners. They have a lot of good palettes and they're really, really affordable. So if you're a beginner and you don't wanna just splurge on makeup, I think BH is a good place to start. I'm in the process of kind of like growing my brows out right now, so please ignore the scraggliness. I'm gonna go in with this color underneath this lighter color and kind of darken up the tail of my brows, so like over here. Just darken it up a little bit. Okay, so the next step, I'm gonna take some of this concealer and just put it underneath my eyebrow to give it a little bit more of a definite shape. Now, I would say completely skip this step if you have your brows just done. Like if you had your brows just waxed and they're all fresh and stuff, I would probably skip this step, but this is an option for people who are like me, growing their brows out. They don't really have a definite shape and I want them to be a little bit more popping. Just make sure if you choose to do this that you don't get a concealer that's way too light for you. Just go like a couple shades lighter than your skin tone to give it that popping effect, but don't go white, okay? Don't go white. For the top side of my brows, I'm gonna take a little bit of a darker concealer because I don't want it to be as bright and popping as the under, but I still want to be able to sculpt out the shape. So I'm gonna take one that's a little darker and a little bit closer to my skin tone, just so that we can shape it up a little bit. Blending is key. And if you feel like it's having, you know, problems kind of blending in with the rest of your forehead, you can just take your Beauty Blender and just blend it using the same side you had the foundation on. So then the foundation, like if there's any extra on the sponge, it kind of like, you know, helps you out. Now this next part, the eyeshadow, you can totally skip. I'm just adding eyeshadow to give you guys an option to spruce it up a little bit. If you don't just want to wear mascara and then walk out, if you want to just add a little something to it, I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette, and it has a lot of really pretty natural neutral colors, which is amazing. So I'm gonna mix a couple different colors. I don't even know if you guys can see this. I hope you guys can see it, but these are all like highlighters down here, and then these are eyeshadows. I'm gonna take this shimmery nudie color and mix it with this highlight right here and use it as an eyeshadow. I'm kind of going for more of like my skin tone, just on a shimmery level. Put it on, it's just like shimmery my skin tone. I can't explain it, but it looks cute. I'm gonna put that all over my eyelid. You can choose to do any kind of makeup look, neutral, natural, everyday kind of look with this palette. So that's what's really cool about it. And plus it has a highlight, so you know, highlights are essential, okay? I don't care what nobody say. And that's literally all I would do for eyeshadow as a makeup beginner, as a simple, basic, everyday look. One eyeshadow color and we out here. I really think that getting yourself an eyelash curler is essential. If you're not gonna be wearing false lashes, you really wanna make the most out of your natural lashes. So giving them a little curl can make them like look longer. So if you already have really curly lashes, then you don't need this. You always wanna use the lash curler when you don't have any mascara on. Because if you do it with mascara, you might pull out some of your lashes because it'll get stuck to this little mechanism. It really just doesn't matter what mascara you use, just as long as you layer it on right. I'm using, oh man. Lashes are acting a little funky because I have on some lash glue that wouldn't come off all the way, so it's throwing up gang signs right now. But anyway, I'm using Benefit's Roller Lash on my lashes, but it doesn't really matter what kind you use. You just kind of just layer it on, clump them together, and do whatever you do, however you like your lashes. Do you guys see this? Like this little lash is going that way. I don't know. I might have to throw on some fake lashes, which is a good opportunity for me to show you some good beginner lashes. Let me go see what I got. So right here I've got my two favorite fake lashes. It's for a natural look, for like an everyday look, just like something simple, you know. They're both from Kiss. This is their True Volume in the style Ritzy. And then we've got the Blooming Lashes. This is in the style Lily. I love these ones because they give a 3D effect. I can't explain it, but they have like 2 layers of lashes, so it looks really natural from the side. But I love that these are so affordable. But for today, I'm just gonna use these Ritzy lashes. These are like my absolute favorite. They're very comparable to Ardell Demi Wispies, or the Wispies, if you've ever heard anybody say that. But I just like them because the ends of the hairs are actually tapered instead of being just like square cut off pieces of hair. I can't explain it. They just look better. So I'm gonna wear these today. I will tell you guys, I learned somewhere that if you take a mirror, this has a mirror in it by the way, a mirror, and you like put it underneath you and you apply lashes like this, it goes on a lot easier. So that's a method to try if you're struggling with putting on lashes. I feel like that went on really easy. I never do it that fast. Wow. If you incorporate fake lashes into your everyday makeup look, you'll get so good at putting them on. I swear you will. You'll have so much practice doing it that it'll become easy and it'll become fun. Okay, so now that we're done with the eyes, we need a setting powder to set this foundation. Now, if we don't set it, we could get oily, greasy, and it can be like shifting around our face, kind of like moving around and like transferring onto our clothes and stuff if we don't set it. If you have naturally dry skin, you don't even need to set it because, I mean, you ain't gonna get oily, right? You can use a translucent powder or you can use one that's like tinted to match your skin tone. I'm gonna be using the tinted one today. This is from Cover FX, their matte setting powder in the color medium. I feel like this color is a little dark for me, so I'm gonna mix it with some translucent and just kind of like put that all over my face. I dipped a little in the translucent, now I'm just gonna dip a little into this colored one and then just kind of like put it all on my face. Just like that, really simple, really easy. I think that adding a little dimension to your face by taking a bronzer is essential for someone like me. I feel like if you feel like you're really pale and you need a little bit more color, if you want to look more bronzed, whatever, I think that using a contour color, a bronzer, whatever is but I also feel like if you already have a natural like dark bronze beautiful look, you don't need to add anything. But since I'm so like pale and washed out, I feel like one color foundation kind of flattens me out and has me just looking one-dimensional. So I'm just gonna take a little of this bronzer and go all around my forehead and down my cheekbones a little bit. I'm not using a lot. I just want to create a little bit of dimension on my face so I'm not just so flat and just blah, okay? This is another optional step. But if you feel like you just need a little bit more color, this is a way to do it. Now, I'm not really a blush person, but I've been trying to work my way into it, but I think it's because I just don't know the right colors to get. So glad I have this blush palette from BH Cosmetics with all these different colors, so now I can pick and choose and do a combination of colors so I can find the right blush for me. See, BH has like all the perfect things for beginners, because if you don't know what color, they got it for you. They got all the colors for you, okay? So I'm gonna just, let's see, what color should I use? I'm really scared to try any of the brighter colors, so I'm just gonna start with this darker blush color. Just smile like Tamar Braxton. Shut up, oh my God, look at that. Leave me alone. It's a perfect circle. I think I put a little bit too much blush, just a little bit, but I'm gonna go back in with this brush I used for the powders earlier and just kind of blend it out. These are really pigmented. BH, you really went in with the pigmentation of this, so a little bit goes a long way. It's still cute. I feel like it just added a little something to the look, just gave it a little bit more life. Okay, so I have another thing from BH Cosmetics. This is their Wild and Radiant Baked Illuminating Bronzing Palette, and we're gonna use this to highlight, okay? They got some bomb colors in there though. Like, can we? I'm gonna be using this color right down here. It's like a champagne kind of a color. The funny thing is that BH has all these bomb products and they're for the low. Like, who would ever thought that I could get a highlight that looks like this? Watch. From BH. From BH. I can take a little bit of this darker color right here and mix it together and create my own kind of color. Look at that. Can you see the difference? Can you see the, I don't think the difference is coming off real well over the camera, but don't do what ALYSSA do and go overboard with the highlight, because if we're going for just an everyday basic look, we don't want to have like so much highlight that is blinding people, and then when we're in traffic, then you cause a crash, and then, no, we don't want to do all that. So just, you know, go simple. I'm just trying to make it more bold so you guys can see how bomb this stuff is. If you're like me and you just went overboard with it, you can go back to your dusty, trusty, why is it gotta be dusty, but trusty little brush and kind of sweep some of it away. See, kind of dulls it down a little bit. It's not so intense. Voila, magic, voila, magic. Ooh, why did y'all tell me I had the white line of death on my lip? Hold on, let me get that. Ooh, sorry y'all. The fun thing about like an everyday makeup look, you can have fun with the lips. You can do whatever you want. You can pop on a red lip, a blue lip, a green lip, whatever you want to do. But today, I'm just gonna pop on some lip gloss. But before I put my lip gloss on, I'm gonna take this Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme, because I like it when my lips is popping, okay? It just makes it a little bit more swole, if that's the word I'm looking for. Just gives them a little bit more of a pronounced look to it. And the next step is gonna be this Buxom lip gloss, and their stuff is lip plumping too, so I'm gonna have like double the lip plumper. You know, I'm addicted to the big lips. Anyway, this is in the color Sugar, just a really natural, regular, everyday color. Doesn't really have a color to it, kind of has like some shimmer. I mean, it's pink colored, but like when you put it on your lips, you really can't see it that much. And it gives me that good look. Like, this is a good everyday, like, hey guys, I'm at work look. Like, hey guys, I'm at school look. Hey guys, I'm about to go swimming look. Hey guys, I'm about to go to the movies good. I'm gonna do that. Wow, okay, so this is the finished look. I think it turned out really well, like using only the basic minimum products that someone needs to just get a good makeup look for everyday usage. Y'all know I'm extra, hashtag doing the most. So I hope that I was able to break it down and make it be as basic as possible. I probably did a couple, you know, extra things I need to do, but you know what? You might have learned something though. You probably learned something though. Anyway, let me know if you guys like these kind of like talk through videos where I'm actually talking while doing it instead of doing like a voiceover. That would be great. Let me know in the comments. And if you're not subscribed and you lasted this long through my video, please hit that subscribe button because I want you around. You loyal, you smart, you better subscribe. Don't forget to check the description box for the link to BH Cosmetics and all the goodies and stuff. There might be some surprises down there, you never know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you at my next video. Bye!